I was trying to solve an instructional problem related to library instruction. We have very little time with students because we go into other people's classes. So because I work with students in a number of different courses, the way that I solved this problem, my idea, was to use the flipped model for one of the more basic level courses. It's an Education for 17 course that introduces students to children's literature in the ways they can use it in their teaching. So for that class, in order to work the most actively with students in the class time we have, which is a single session, I put together a tutorial module that incorporates a PowerPoint. It also incorporates some of the tutorials that we use to teach certain resources, teach about certain resources, children's literature databases, for example. And so students do that before they come to that class session, and then we can spend time in class in a hands-on activity. We have books around, we're using the books, where the students work through a sort of a scavenger hunt activity together, but we really discuss it all and spend a lot of time talking about books and the ways that we can use literature in lesson planning. Then for the other classes that for most students in the sequence come after that one, we can assume all of that skill is already been built, and we can go to more active sessions where we can concentrate on the literature itself. There are a number of things that are applicable across different disciplines. One is that we intentionally help students make connections in their curriculum. Sometimes we have to tell them how connected their courses are or how projects are and how this is going to directly apply to their professional practice. I find that just literally having that discussion with students helps them be more engaged. So finding ways for students to be engaged, using technology when it makes sense to, in my case, using it to build flipped modules that students can work on their own, or using the technology to create some collaborative content that the students will find helpful later, but also backing up to the very basics, like reading children's books aloud to each other could be related to helping students work with primary sources in a very intentional way. So I've been a part of the UDL initiative here at Towson, and so that's my focus right now, is trying to build the UDL practice through the UDL framework into everything I do, whether it's working with students in the classroom or working with my own colleagues in a professional development kind of capacity. So in the future, or just as far as my own practice continuing, just trying to stay aware and very focused on the variability we have among our learners in any classroom setting, and trying to find new ways to reach all those learners and help them reach success.